William Sparks, congratulations.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Hit me up when you're ready to show up on the podcast. I know he's going to listen to this, too.
I'm about to text him after this, too. Just be like, go listen.
Yeah.
You got shouted out. You need to listen.
You got shouted out like 20 minutes in, so you got to listen to a while before you get to you. So.
Right. He's one of the ones that'll like infinitely support me, so he'll probably watch the whole thing.
Yeah. You know and you guys were in a group together too.
Yeah, back in the day. I mean, technically we never disbanded. We just both started working on solo projects.
Of course.
But it was called The Precipice, and it was just like a rap duo between the two of us. Yeah. And then we had a band.
You guys had a band.
Yeah, it was really cool while it lasted, but then it ended in some weird shit. So
that's what I heard. Are you able to talk about it, or?
Oh, I'll talk about it all day. I didn't
okay. What was the group called again? I'm so sorry.
Monsters and Thieves.
Monsters and Thieves. That's what it was called. Yes.
Yeah, we had some really good music that we.
It was really good. I liked the project a lot, and then like when I heard the announcement, and then Sparks reached out to me and told me that it kind of ended in some funky shit, and I was like, oh no, really?
Yeah. I doubt that anybody that is connected to that drama is even ever gonna like listen to this. But even if they do, I'm not gonna say anything that was wrong. Basically, I had to move, bro. I had some like relationship issues, and I just needed a place to stay. And I ended up leaving Sacramento for like 2 years, and that was like right in the middle of
COVID,
us.
Right?
No, 2018. This was
2018.
Like
okay.
Probably like 2017, 2018.
Okay.
Era. And basically we were like right in the height of putting stuff out. And I moved, which definitely hurts our rehearsal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I had a bunch of stuff I had to focus about in my own life. I said, I'm sorry to them, I'm down to work remotely, but I'm definitely not going to be able to do rehearsals and stuff like that. And basically the drummer was like, okay. And everybody was like, that's fine. And we're still going to put out this music. We're going to finish up at least what we have and put this stuff out. Maybe like 2 weeks later, the drummer just invites this other rapper who I'm not going to name because he's kind of an innocent bystander. Yeah. The drummer basically told him we agreed that we were going to replace Tip Vicious and you're going to be his replacement. Brought him to rehearsal without telling anybody. And the shit was awkward,
Really?
So Sparks hits me. And he tells me what's going on. I'm out in Pittsburgh, bro, at this time.
Pittsburgh, California?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
So I'm like, at least an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
And he tells me all this stuff. And then after that, like, pretty much nobody was down with that. It wasn't discussed. He like pretty much said that, well, he made the name so he can use the name for whatever.
I remember that. Yeah.
And then it just became this tug of war of who owns the band. And the drummer was just adamant that he was right in the situation and he was dead ass wrong. And basically after that, we also were doing like a local showcase show series in Sacramento called Midnight Marauders.
And you say we as in like you
our
and
band,
or your band without you.
We like Sparks and me would host it, and then we would perform first to get the show started, and then we would book people that were a little bit bigger than us.
Okay, got it.
Come and perform as well. And it was a cool little show series we had. It was building momentum, but that like completely trashed it. And then homie, the drummer, basically everybody left the group, and homie, the drummer, like really was gonna take the music we had made and just add new people into the band to keep it going. And it failed like really bad. And then he like had one more Midnight Marauders without anybody involved from the band, and it was weird. And I haven't spoken to him since.
Shoot,
it got really like ugly. He like was saying some fucked up shit, man. And
well, I'm so glad you and Sparks like stayed together.
Oh yeah, that's my
like
dog
as friends
life,
and
bro.
everything. Yeah, because like
he got my start. He gave me my start. Like my first like Tip Vicious book show. It was him.
Nice. Yeah. I remember when I found out that Monsters and Thieves kind of like went sour because I can't remember why, but I commented something on a Facebook post, and then Sparks reached out to me, and he told me he vaguely told me like the news and everything like that. And I remember exactly where I was. I remember exactly where I was sitting on the toilet at my girl's mom's house.
You're like,
And I was like
Monsters
reading
and
this, and I was so enthralled by it while I was sitting on the toilet. My pants were off too, you know, because it was a big one. You know what I mean? So you know how big it is when you got to like kick off your pants and you're like, hold on, I got to focus. And you got to widen the stance. Too wide for pants to hold.
Spider the fucking toilet.
Oh, hell yes. And I was there for a while.
That shit just goes straight down.
And I remember my girl's like, what are you doing in there for so long? And I was just like, dude, I just like, shit is happening. That's what I told her. I said, shit is happening. And I'm not talking about what's coming out of my ass.
They never question you after you say something like that on the pod. They're just like, true.
But like I was telling her too, I was like, oh my god, this band broke up. I can't believe it. And she goes like, I don't really care, because she doesn't know anything.
It was short ran. It's sad too, because we literally like, I still have the beats and stuff, and so just for like reminiscence sake, I'll just go back and listen to the beats that we never got to record on, but there's verses and choruses for them. I'm like, man, damn, the drummer produced this. I gotta never look at this again. You know,
when someone else kind of like participates a lot in the songwriting process, and then you got to scrap the song because they're out.
Because he was a good dude. Like as when I knew him, he was a good dude, and like he was a talented musician. But the moment that I turned my back, he's like, stabbed me and like tried to act like nothing happened, and like right in front of people.
But I totally like, you know, I kind of feel like I've burned some bridges playing that same playbook, you know, because sometimes when you're a musician,
steal shit,
well, okay, I never stole shit, but like, you know, some musicians are like by any means necessary approach to a lot of things, and so especially if you're really like no disrespect to this drummer or anything like this, but when you're really novice at songwriting and everything, every song that you like, you're so attached to it to where it's like you feel like this egotistical, like it's mine, it's my song. And like you're willing to like steal from people in order to preserve this song. And I kind of like, you know, and now I've written so many songs where it's like, you know, like shit, I have so many songs in the bank right now that I don't even fuck with no more, just because it's like, whatever, you know, business as usual. And so that's it, you know, that's kind of like the way of the game. But you know, you can kind of tell like who's a novice musician when they fight over like a couple of songs that are like really good, you know. And I could tell who's like a master, or not really a master, but like really fucking good at their craft when they can look at a piece of art and be like, there's too much like hairiness in it, I'm just gonna scrap it and keep going forward, just let's keep this train going, you know. And so that's why I like, you know, you can tell the difference between like the novice and the
for real
craftsman.
And shit, man, I've had people straight up try and steal my songs or hold them hostage and stuff like that, and I'll just tell those people like, fuck you, bro, you can keep this song. Like keep the song. Like, you think I'm not, first of all, you think I'm not gonna re-record it? Second of all, like, even if you took that and you did something with it to put it out so you know it's like yours or whatever, it's like, bro, I have greatness inside me. Yeah, that was one day. Also, like, I made that song in one day.
We're at a local level. Like, what are you gonna do? Sue me?
Shit.
Sue me for a song that puts us under because no one's listening to it, because we're still like, you know, a couple hundred fans deep, you know? I'm not worried at all.
Hey, bro, as long as it's not Drake or something that steals my song.
You don't,
because I'm suing the fuck out of Drake.
Yeah. Who would? I mean, I love Drake. I really love Drake. But who wouldn't want to sue the fuck out of that guy and win?
I would. I mean, shit. I would even like to lose. It'd be great.
I just feel like even like getting him to like, I don't know, shoulder check you would give you some fucking cred on the streets.
Bro, he's got hitters.
Yeah, he does.
He's got shotters.